Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxon. Today I'm going to do a paper craft for you. We are going to make a pouch. I have one made already. We are going to make a pouch that will hold either these mug cakes or this one is a birthday cake, rainbow chip cake mix, and this one is a brownie. So what I have, this one says happy birthday. So this one I have the rainbow chip cake, which also comes with the topping. So that fits in there nice, and it's got little gusset sides. And then we just decorated the front. So I just pop up some scrapbook paper, made some little flames. I popped that all up, and I have a little happy birthday sticker. Well, it's a pop-up that I got from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree pack that I got that from is this one here. So this is the one we're going to do now. We're going to use, well, like I said, we're going to use the brownie mix, but we're going to use watermelon paper. It's double-sided paper. So this is the back. So it's double-sided cardstock. This was a cutout that came in the paper pack, so we're going to use that to decorate the front, and I'm probably going to outline it with some red cardstock, so that will be our front. So we'll cut a little piece, and maybe we'll even pop up the yum. And then I found this also at the Dollar Tree. I'll probably put a little watermelon like somewhere on the corner. So let's get started. You're going to need at least 12-inch cardstock, because we are going to cut our paper 6 inches by 12 inches. If you have a pattern, be warned that when you flip it, the back side will be upside down. So I kind of didn't think the watermelons would matter if they were upside down. That still looks cute. But make sure your paper is 12 by 12. So we're just going to cut it in half. So we're going to cut it 12 inches by 6 inches. Well, we're going to leave the 12 and we're going to cut it at 6 inches. So some of the tools we're going to need, obviously we're going to need our cut scoreboard. This is, I believe, We Are Memory Keepers trim and scoreboard. Comes with the scoring tool, and then it helps hold it down. We're going to use some tear tape. So it's called Scor tape. We're going to use the 1/4 inch. I do have some pop-up adhesives that I used in my last video. These are the square ones that I had. I'm going to use some little bit of little scissors. If you want, you could always use your double-sided sticky tape, where I think this will hold better, so I'm going to use the Scor tape. I saw this on Bourbon Creek Crafts, who also reference Rejoice and Create. So this is to go with their videos. And then what we're going to do. So let's get started. We're going to, so we cut it 6 inches and it's already 12. And then we're going to score. We're going to score at along the 12-inch length. We're going to score at 1. We're going to score at 5 3/4, 6 1/4, and we're going to score at 11. 1, 5 3/4, 6 1/4, and 11. So that's along the 12-inch. Now we're going to rotate it to the 6-inch side. We're going to score at 1/2 inch. We're going to score at 3/4 inch. We're going to score at 5 1/4. And we're going to score at 5 1/2. So that is all we need for our scoreboard. So I don't know if you can see all the score marks. And then what we're going to do, where this happy birthday one was just one-sided cardstock, but what we're going to do on this one, because we're going to make we're going to fold this over. So then we're going to have the trim, the top of the packet, we're going to flip over so we can see the other side. So if you have double-sided cardstock, that is what you're going to do. So we're just going to fold on all our scores. I'm going to fold here in the bottom. This will make our bottom. These two here, which I believe was the 5 3/4 and the 6 1/4. Then I'm going to, so we have two scores. You have your 1/2 inch and your 3/4. It goes that way, this way too. So this was 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. So, but if you would measure it the other way, it's still going to be your 1/2 inch and your 3/4 inch, which gives you the 1/4 inch. We're going to fold on that one. So that will be our 3/4 inch. So we're going to fold on the 3/4 inch in. So this is going to be our inside. And then we can, I really like this paper. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to fold it. We're going to like accordion it. So we're going to fold it back this way. So take your time with this section. And then we're going to score that down. Get it, you know, pushed down. So that's what we have so far. So you see it's going to give us this little gusset, this little space here. It's going to give us for our little gusset. So then what we're going to do, this is going to be the top. Because here's my watermelons that I wanted right side up. So this will be our top. Oh, we wanted to fold it this way. So I'm going to put the tape on the front side of my paper. We'll pull off the backing and we'll fold that down. But then, because now it gets really bulky here on the corners, I am going to just kind of re-accordion it and just fold it and get it pressed down good. So we're going to do that on this side as well. We're going to put it on the right side of the paper. Make sure that tape is down good. Pull off the backing and we're going to flip it over. You can always put more than one piece of tape, since that is like 1 inch wide. Again, I'm just going to get this accordion fold just where it's all bulky. I'm just going to reinforce the fold. So then what I want to do now is I want to decorate the front before we start putting it together. Just because when you put it together, it's harder to decorate. So I'm going to get my scoreboard out again. My little card is 2.5 by almost 3. I don't know if you know, when you do the the scoring, this has like a little lip to rest your paper against. So when we want to cut, we want to flip that back around. So if I do 3 1/4 by 2 3/4, 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then that might give me, oh, that gives me way too much of a border. Let's do 3 1/8. Let's see what that does. Because I think I wasn't quite at 3. So I just want like a little border all the way around. So just like that. And what we could do here, like I said, we could do the dimensionals. So let's put the dimensionals on. So we'll put one in each corner. So the dog couldn't get on the bed. Okay, so that just gives it a little dimension. I don't know if you can see that. And then what I'm going to do is, instead of using that, I'm just going to use some dust over there or something. Oh, because I dropped my thing on the floor. So we're going to just put some double-sided tape on the back. And I think what I may do is I may put it off to the side. Well, maybe not. And then I could put my little watermelon sticker. I could put my little watermelon sticker up there. So we'll try to center this. So center on the inside of the lines. Let me get rid of this. So we have those lines, and I'm going to try to center it in that. So we'll put that down. We can put our little watermelon that way. So we'll put our little watermelon up there. Okay, so now let's put it together. So what we're going to do, I don't know if you can see this little square here. So there's like a square, and then there's like a rectangle. We're going to cut the square. We're going to slit it, and then I'm going to just angle it ever so slightly, just to give it like a little tab. Can you see that? We'll do the other side. Ever so slightly. Okay. So there's our front. There's our tabs. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use our Scor tape. I think I'm going to do my Scor tape. This happy birthday one I did the 1/4-inch Scor tape all the way across. But it kind of comes apart here in the corner just because what you're putting in is a little thicker. So I think I'm just going to put the Scor tape 3/4 of the way. I'm going to leave the top open. So, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold the 1/4 inch, we're going to fold it down like this. So we don't want to get the tape on this little 1/2 inch flap. If anything, you could get your tape, you know, to the middle. So like I said, we're going to go all the way down with our tape. Oh, no, I didn't say, I did say we were only going to do 3/4. Whoops. Good thing I didn't push it down too much, huh? Okay. I'm just going to try this. You could always put it all the way up and do both sides. And then I'm going to fold this in. Here's my little flap that so we're going to fold that in. You could go ahead and, you know, fold it all the way up. That's fine. Take our backing off. And fold all the way up. Oh, that's my little water balloon sticking out there. And then I'm going to accordion this back, but I'm going to leave this flap in. So this was our front. So I plan on making this front is going to lay over top of that back one. So I want to put the tape, yes. I want to put the tape on the red side. I'm going to spin it around, sorry, making you dizzy. And then I'm going to put a small piece of tape on this flap, because what we're going to do, we're going to connect the flap to this, and then we'll connect this to the rest of it. So let's get both sides done. Always make sure which is your top. Okay. So now I'm going to pull the backing off of everything. So I pulled the backing off the little tabs. I'm going to pull the backing off of these red side. Whoops. My tape's coming up with it. There. So what we are going to do when we fold it up, I want to make sure the stuff with the tape on it is in front of this side. But I want this little flap down here on the back side. So when it's standing up, put your flaps, little flaps up. So your little section should be like that. And then when we lift it forward, we want to make sure our tops are even. And then we're going to push down. And then what you can do is use your bone folder and rub it against like your finger, leave your finger there. And there's a little gusset, and like I said, it will stay open a little bit. So we're going to do this side as well. This is a little bit of tape sticking up. Push that back down, it'll stick upon itself. Line that up. And like I said, you can use your bone folder, press against your finger so you know it's sticking. And then that is our little pouch. It was that simple and that easy. So let's open these Duncan Hines. I know I opened them up already. You can get them at Walmart. So this comes with, so here's your brownie mix. This must be frosting. Yep, includes frosting. And what's nice is they have the instructions on each packet. So then you don't have to worry about making a copy of the instructions, but then here is your frosting, and you're just gonna stick it in there. And how cute is that little gift? You can sell these at your craft. We can put the frosting in the back. It looks like it sticks up a little bit. You know, you can even, you know, pull them up a little. If you wanted to put a little shredded paper at the bottom so they'll stick up a little, you can do that. And then for your craft shows or whatever, you can put them in your clear plastic bags. So that is today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you are not subscribed and you would like to see future videos that I make, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification. That will let you know when I post a new video. I usually try to post a new video once a week. I try to do it for Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe, you know, as I get making more and more, maybe I can do it more often. And thank you for all the returning subscribers. Please like and share. I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching.